I tried to get the lighting right to make me look less fat. Um, I consulted a professional. Um, they don't make a less fat lighting. Be nice if they did. I would say that there's a really good chance that I'm fat phobic, but only when it comes to myself. Okay. Allergies, man. They've been a real. Someone told me, an older person that I know said they had hay fever. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to look it up. Hay fever. That's like, it's got to be allergies, right? Makes sense. You're around hay or something. How you catch it living in a city. But anyway, yeah. It's Memorial Day weekend. The unofficial start to summer. Some people say. I heard it on the news this morning. Channel 11 News, WPXI. I like to get up early. The traffic reporter, Trisha Pittman, is a bombshell. Let me tell you. Wow. It's a great way to start the day. City's been good lately, actually. Ride my bike a lot. Point State Park. Never been there or seen anything about it. It's a weird confluence of not only rivers but also energy. It's like strange in a way. A lot of weed smoking going on down there. I don't remember there ever being as many people just firing up, but lately, man, go down there, it smells like a reefer everywhere. And the poor park police with their helmets on and their body armor and their, I don't even know what they do. They just ride around on their bikes. I guess maybe they try to enforce something, but there was like kids running around. There was a loose Rottweiler just out there. It's a real trip down there, man. Fucking Mon Wharf is like a parking spot next, or I don't know what they call parking structure. It used to be a boat launch. I think you can still launch your boat down there, but it's kind of got some people there that are unhoused. I ride my bike around there. The trail's closed, but I like to look at the graffiti. If you're on, follow my Instagram, I take pictures of the bad graffiti. Like, it's all freaking like D-tier graffiti here in Pittsburgh. Every once in a while you run into something good. It's halfway decent, but most of the time it's just terrible. But yeah, I was riding up through there, and I happened upon a nice couple who were enjoying a passionate moment in the closed section of the parking structure. Needless to say, yeah. Thinking about putting a camera on my bike, not to catch random sex acts in the process of happening, but just to kind of get you a view of the city and the trail. So I call it the jail trail. I believe it's called the Heritage Trail. It's a fun spot to ride. I don't know what I'm just rambling about right now. Being fat and catching a trick happening in public, but I wanted to do. I said in my last video about the mini logo trucks. I bought some stuff and unbox it. Pretty excited about it. Purchased from Stoked skateboard. So yeah, the catch up. It's Friday. It's been a long week though, man. I gotta be honest. I'm kind of tired. Looking forward to having an extra day to sleep in. I don't know if I'm gonna skate tomorrow or Sunday. All depends on the energy. Old Skull always packs them up nice. paper. Slip. Open this portion first. A lot of this is parts for the slasher build, which is coming up next month. Got some more of that tripping hardware. This is the old school pan head. You'll notice it's got a color to it. It's a lot like what I used for that Ken Park. Ken Park had the blue because that slasher has the red slasher emblem and the blade with the blood on it. I got the red dips on there. So I think that's really going to pop off good. I also have, you know, the Indie Stage Force. They have a red bushing in there, so yeah, that's kind of why I rolled with that. Checking it out, looks pretty good. So I'm kind of hyped on that. I know I have some of these, but I got another set, genuine Indie parts. That's a quarter riser. I'm only going to do a quarter rise on that slasher, so because I want to put a 56 millimeter wheel on it. But yeah, it's got the cross on it, so it's good to see that still exists, except no substitutes for sure. Why would you want substitutes? I don't know. Maybe the substitutes aren't bad, especially when it's like a teacher. I have good memories of pulling up to a classroom and seeing a substitute teacher and a projector in the classroom. You knew it was just going to be totally chill day when that was going on. Bearings for that, you know, ready GPRs. I mean, what's really good? That's really good. Fast, serviceable, and durable. Spacers included, as always. And the wheels for that slasher build, I'm actually kind of excited about. I hope it turns out to be exactly what I think. This is a 56 mm. It's a slime ball, the dressing. I don't know if he's, I guess it would be a guest model. But yeah, it's got that turquoise blue, sort of like that Roscop. The Roscop wheel's a little deeper, that cyan blue. But yeah, you can see kind of, maybe you can't, but I can, the M up at the top, the Keith Meek M and the wave and stuff. I think it's this color blue. I'll take a closer look at it actually when we get to that build portion of it, but that's why I purchased those, man. And I think you can see it's got the rose on it. See the actual dressing has a green fade on it. I hope that's coming through well. I can't tell with the light. My light not making me look fat. But yeah, with the green creature on there, the green slasher, and kind of the green in the wave, I think that's going to be a sick matchup, dude, for sure. But time will tell whenever we get to that point. I don't want to gloss over the fact that I'm going to be building the Ripper this weekend, but you know, parts are parts. I get excited for this sort of stuff. What else did I get? Slime lines, white rails. These are the ones that are kind of have that cut to them. I guess these would be the super fast, ultra durables. So it's a white set. I think the white on white is going to look good on that slasher. So set those aside. And this was kind of an unexpected thing. I didn't know that this was dropping. I didn't know I was going to buy it either. So I spotted it and I popped it. This is a, oh no shit, dude. Yeah, this is the Natas Stencil, the most recent one. Believe it or not, 1 out of 5 of these was signed by him. I got one of them that was fucking signed, dude. How rad is that, dude? That's fucking sick, man. Holy shit. That's like really far out. Yeah, I can't actually believe that. Wow. But yeah, this is I don't know what this actual one is called. I just know that I spotted it as a release. I think it's a Panther. That's kind of what it looks like. It's definitely not perfect, but that's also what it said in the description, that some of these had kind of a rougher finish to them. But they were a little bit beat up and whatever because they were handmade. And I guess that adds to the aesthetic of it. I don't know if that's true or not. I couldn't tell you. But I got one that's fucking signed. That's pretty cool. So I don't know if that adds anything to it. Maybe it does. Maybe somebody would be stoked to have that. I know I am. I mean, the Gons and Natas were pretty big. I wouldn't say influences on my skating at that time. I was more, like I always tell everybody, Jeff Kendall fan, probably. But when I did start skating in the street, Ron Allen was kind of the dude, but also Nas and Gons were still there and were there and doing their thing. But yeah, I like kind of the guerrilla paint style of this, real low key stencil type of deal. And I do like the kind of sloppy finish of it now that I'm looking at it. And to think that only like 1 out of 5 is signed, and I got one of the ones that is signed is actually pretty cool too. So I'm kind of excited about that. And that makes me kind of second guess on whether or not I want to put this together. Although it actually would be pretty cool to put together. It's a 14 and a half, the wheelbase though, so if I was to put it together, I would have to jump that wheelbase up a half an inch, which would be easy to do with the Chems jig that I have. So something to think about. But yeah, dude. I don't know. Now I see that his signature's on there. It might just be one I'm going to hang. That's far out. For sure. I like that top graphic too. I like how it's stacked. Smeared kind of. SMA makes some hard stuff. I don't know about the shape though. Kind of favors one of the older Olsen shapes with the punk point, the kind of slimmer tail. Wow. I might have to keep this. 1 out of 5. Oh, stoked. Got the signature version of this. Right on, man. So maybe this is good luck. Maybe it's a sign. Who knows? I don't think there's anything else in the box. Let me look real quick. Nope. That'd be it. All right. Yeah. Sick. I like this purple color stain too on the top sheet. I'm guessing that's also what's underneath the paint here too. So if I did decide to skate it, the way it would scrape off from a black to a purple would be cool. I don't know if I'm going to. Oh, it's got the signature on it. So yeah, there's that SMA Natas sign too. Let's pass it through. There's the top graphic. Hopefully it's showing up a little bit. There's the bottom. The signature on it. Pretty sweet. Yeah, and extra. Oh, there's grip tape that goes with it too. So in case I do want to grip it, he's got his own. I'm guessing this is probably low key mob without the preparation, but is it preparation? Preparation, I believe. So if I did want to grip it, that would be the thing to do. Yeah, So that's kind of it. Just a couple of parts for the next month slasher build. Obviously, the Natas, pretty far out that has the sign. It's one of the signed ones. I have, like I said, well, you've probably seen the Panther that I have, the gold foil one that I have. I have one of those blind bags storage down south. I also bought one of those for one of my buddies, which he gave to his daughter as a gift, and he hasn't opened his yet either. So I don't know. I don't know which one I have. It's not that I really care or anything like that. I'm just going to keep it the way that it is. It's kind of like a throwback to the old baseball card days, you know, when I forget what company it was, maybe Upper Deck or something like that. I remember I bought a box, like a whole box of Upper Deck baseball cards, and then I went in and I was like, man, I want to open every pack, you know, but I think it was my mom was like, maybe it's worth more money. And I was like, nah, I'm going to open them all. And I did get Ken Griffey Jr., I think it was in the 80s, late 80s, that he had a rookie card that everybody's like, yeah, stoked on or whatever. Yeah. But I don't even have it anymore. I don't have that card anymore. It's kind of a bummer. But I remember opening all the packs and getting the card and being like hyped on it, you know. So maybe that other Nautilus will be like that if I ever decide to open it. I doubt I will, though. But I'm stoked I opened this one. Saw his signature on there. And I'm definitely stoked on these other parts, man. That the Trippin' hardware is kind of a hit, man. I'm telling you. It turned out really good on the Ken Park. And I hope it turns out really good on the Slasher, too. And these stage 4s, man. This thing is going to be lit. It's going to be lit. So stupid. Yeah, it's been a long week, like I said. A little tired. Need to get some rest. Slime balls, man. 56s. That thing's going to be sick. But, again, I want to get ahead of myself tomorrow, man, or the next day, one of the 2 days before the weekend's out. Collar on my shirt's a little tight. I'm going to build out that ripper with the dragons on it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Looking forward to it being a nice, quiet Memorial Day weekend here in the Berg. Hopefully it's not too crazy. It's been heating up a little bit, you know. A lot of trigger pulling going on. I'm hoping that mellows out. You know, I like to be out in the city and doing things. But, you know, it comes with the territory. When it warms up outside, the city gets a little bit. Nothing like anywhere else, though. It's pretty mellow here, to be totally honest with you. Does get a little hyped up from time to time, but yeah. So I hope everybody has a good and safe and productive Memorial Day weekend. I hope you get a holiday on Monday. I know I got a pass day, so I'll be able to chill on that day. I might do some yard work. I don't know. I got the world's my oyster at that point. I'll wash my car and vacuum it out. That'd be a good thing. I definitely want to skate. The weather looks like it's going to be good. I don't know if I'm going to go tomorrow or Sunday. One of the 2 days. I might even go Monday. I don't know. Maybe I can carve on Saturday, grind on Sunday, and then slash on Monday. That would be sick. Or maybe I'll just carve, grind, and slash all in one day. Sunday. Which seems to be the day that I've been doing all that lately. So either way, it's going to be rad, and I hope it's rad for everyone else. And I hope I can get this PAL build turned out this weekend and it comes together well and looks sick, and I can make a video for it. And everybody will tune in and check it out. So yeah, I appreciate everybody checking out the previous video about changing the bushings in here. I got some good feedback, and I'm looking forward to hearing more of that as it moves closer to the finished product, and then as it moves on into the next project, which is June. So yeah, definitely. And, if you stuck around this long, I appreciate you sticking around this long, and hopefully everything's going well. So yeah, right on. I'll be back again soon, probably tomorrow night, dropping the Ripper build. cool. Cool hang, bro.